My major accomplishment, I think, was the amendment to the Enabling Act for the House. When the House was created in the 60s, I think, as a adjunct, if you will, to the national park system, it was taken in the name of the United States of America through the National Park Service, and but the legislation prohibited direct financial assistance. And in fact, it said that if the place couldn't be operated on its own, it should be sold and the proceeds deposited in some irrigation fund. Well, I thought this was ridiculous, and I went to see then Congressman Henry Nowak, and he had already enacted legislation which allowed for indirect assistance, such as grants, research grants, and I explained to him, I said, Henry, I said, this is an insult to the memory of Theodore Roosevelt that there's no direct assistance. So I persuaded Congressman Nowak to look at the issue again. And at the time, the Park Service was reluctant to be supportive of any change in the legislation because they thought that we were an affiliate. And they didn't want to fund an affiliate. My point with the congressman was that based on the transfer of ownership of the property, we were already part of the Park Service. We were 1 acre in millions of acres of Park Service land in the United States. And he researched that with his assistant, Jim Schmidt and Ron Masalka, and discovered that I was correct, and went to the Park Service and got them to change their views. And the result was that in 1980, Barbara Brandt and I, God love her, she was my right-hand person in this project, went to Congressman Nowak's office took an airplane ride. We didn't understand why he wanted us to come to Washington. He was a little vague about it. And we walked into his office, and we met a fellow by the name of Jack West, who was an amiable fellow from Texas, I think, who smoked Lucky Strikes, was a chain smoker. And he said to us, I understand that you people in Buffalo are doing a great thing with the TR site, and I want to know what we can do to be of help. Well, when I heard that, Barbara and we just about fell off the seat because we expected a turndown, a negative reaction. And the rest is history, because we then, the congressman allowed me to draft the legislation that was put in a omnibus bill for funding, I think, of the Park Service, and it passed. And the legislation provides up to 2/3 funding by the Park Service, with the requirement that the House remain under the auspices of the TR Site Foundation, and therefore established a partnership, in effect, between the Park Service and the TR Site Foundation. We're unique. We're the only part of the Park Service system that has this partnership relationship.